ます。マスターと弟子の介護したマスターの手本に習い、前例で世界に仕える英語と中国語によるこの講話は、2017年9月23日、台湾別名フォルマサの西湖で行われました。
Yeah. English? Chinese? Vietnamese? Any others? Other language? No? Only Vietnamese, Chinese and English? I don't understand anyway. Okay, good. If I don't let you clap, you feel itchy, no? Right? I saw everybody already ready. Oh, you clap or not clap? To clap or not to clap? Okay. You just stay there and clap until you're tired and then I'm gone. Just have a look only, yeah? Okay? It's not a big lecture because tomorrow, I save it for tomorrow. And more people clap and I feel better. Good for my ego, huh? Okay. Did I give you, is the food here okay? I told them to put, because the other day I didn't see the soya sauce, the salt and black pepper, and, hot pepper, in case you don't have appetite because it's too hot. So did they put, and salad as well, and fruit? Because the other day I didn't see anything. And I didn't see what I told you. And also bread, I say for Westerner, because they like bread. Without bread, they're dead. Yeah. Right? No. Yes? If you stay 1 week, okay, 1-2 days, okay. But if you stay like 1 month with no bread, I think you're dead. No? Yes or no? Oh, yes. Lucky I rescue you on time, huh? Do you Chinese have translation? No. Yes? Oh, very good. 2 people, 1. Economy, okay? 2 people, 1. If you don't have enough, 2 and 1. Okay, who doesn't have translation? Raise hand. You have? How come you're all quiet? Do you understand or not understand? If you don't, just clap, okay? Fine. Okay. So you can bear the fruit, yeah, the food, yeah? Yes? Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you always tell me when you see me, you're not hungry, you don't need to eat, you don't need to drink, so that's why I never care to ask. So you have salad now? And you have fruits? You have soy sauce? You have salt? Black pepper? Hot sauce? So, again, how many speak in English? Right hand. Then all of these don't even clap and laugh and nothing? The translation was bad. Yeah, my English bad? So how come you just sit there quiet like you did not capiche anything? Okay. It's good. It's good that they did. Really, they put salad and all that spice thing in case somebody not used to plain, Because even you're the best cook, you can't just please everybody's palate, So if somebody don't feel like eating, just put a piece of soy sauce, yeah? Or eat the fruit or eat the salad, huh? Okay. Sunday maybe don't have a lot, not everything, because maybe Sunday too many people, okay? And we don't have enough staff to take care of that. Truly, we don't have. We all getting old, And some get out, the residents, some get out, do some job, or work some other country, yeah? So I practically run this show alone, almost alone. You capiche or not capiche? Okay. And the residents went out to work outside also. Okay, outside of the ashram. We have loving hut, we have loving food, we have lamb factory, we have whatever we have, yeah? And not many of your brother and sister have time to come work for us. We do pay. But they already have their job, have their professional job already, and they have family, so mostly are the residents who go out to work, and then they have to take care of, bureaucracy stuff. And we have international association, and we have disaster relief stuff. I always have to take care of many things, okay? You think the money just run to maybe Caribbean by themselves? No, we have to go through some procedure, yeah? We have to see which bank I put money there or not put money there, and then we have to report to the government that we're going to give so much, where and where, because the association also cannot take in a lot of donation, okay? Donation is all come from me, no matter in which name, okay? It's all my money. But the association don't have any money, okay? It's just the name so that we can run things. Because the association member don't put any money inside there. We don't take any money, huh? So whatever I earn, after I do everything else for everybody else in our family, then we give it away, huh? But before we give, because if you keep giving in the private name, it's different, huh? So now, from now on, since a little reason, we put in the association name. Before the association only Taiwan, Chinese, Zen, whatever meditation group. Now we do international, so we can take in the money. But the donation money come from me, so I have to tell them, even if it's somebody else's name, when they run business for me or something. But I have to tell. I have to tell some person to go and tell that person to give some donation to association. Before we do it mostly by private name, so nobody even know we're doing anything. I never care. It's just recently they told me sometimes we just give private name, it's difficult, to explain to the government over there, the one that we want to help, or to some other organization, etc. So, and then the Myanmar trouble, conflict, and it's almost 500,000 people flee to another country without, a neighbor country which is a very poor country. I mean, not the rich and strong, powerful country. I'm not trying to look down upon Bangladesh or anything. It's just they are normally take care of themselves, Suddenly come like almost 500,000 people all together in one go. They don't have facilities and, the financial and everything. So everybody got to help, and I help what I can, So one thing after another, so quick. So I asked why I don't do anything yet. I asked, did already send money? He said, not yet, because we have to report to the government, wait for them to reply. And then I said, just do it. And if they put the people in jail, I am the one. Yeah. So I say, so what? What are they going to do with us if we overdo the charity? What? Huh? Sue me? Okay, let them. I go to jail. For everybody else, I don't care. Just have to do it. So she just laughed, I say, what will the government do to me? Sue me? Huh? Sue me for charity? What? What have I done then? If they sue me, okay, I go to jail for that. And let the world know that, okay, in this world is crazy. Doing good things is having trouble. Instead of doing bad things, they don't chase. And then we do good things, they chase us, But normally government would not care, It's just that they are careful, of course, because we had trouble before. When we do nothing, people also say we do things. It's a problem. You know it. You know all the names I put up on this head, all the names, bad names. Yeah, I don't know why you still sit in here and not run away from such a bad master, bad reputation. Yeah? All kind of bad names, yeah. And now if the government give me another bad name, put me to jail, oh, it's just one more thing. I couldn't care less. This morning at 3 o'clock, I was talking to one of the assistants, because I had to do a lot of work and I don't just sleep, I had to sometimes to sleep in order to get something inside. No? I mean, meditative sleep. I have to. But last night I had to take care of many things, and then so I check out if they already sent out the money. I thought it's gone already, you know, because somebody already asked me if we can put it on our website for all the initiates, brother and sister, to know. So I have to ask whether we already did it, you know. If we didn't do it, we just upload it on the TV or on the magazine, our magazine, for nothing, understand? And then if people didn't receive it, and they think, what? They always say like that. They say they give, but we receive nothing. Like I saw, some people told me, I never watch internet because I don't know how, you know that. But some people report to me, say, we promised some money somewhere, I forgot, and then didn't give. They don't know, we give privately, we don't give in my name. You understand? Mostly it's like that. And mostly when I give quietly also. You don't even know, not to talk about the press or the people who receive my donation also don't know who I am even. I just give quick and go. When I give cash, I give quick and go. And if I give a check, I wrote downstairs, please, anonymous, for example, or I give it through somebody else's name. Because sometimes, you know, I don't want people to know. It's too famous, you know. And then maybe they keep writing letter again, asking for more, and maybe at that time I don't have money and I will not know how to explain. You see what I mean? So give a lot, and then you say suddenly you have no money. Nobody believe it, you know? Because you give a big sum, and then why next week ask you say you don't have any money. Who believe you? I'm just like that. If I have a lot, I give a lot. If I don't have, then I don't have, huh? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's why then they say I didn't keep my promise. It's not true, you know. I give it through you, to some of you, because you take care of my money, you know. And before, we don't even say for Supreme Master CHINGHAI or for association or for me, nothing. Just give by her name. And that person, of course, received thank you letter or maybe a medal or something. Oh, good citizen. I never know even. I never even know what happened. Sometimes I have to give it to the bank personnel, you know. If I cannot contact with anybody to give money through them, then I give. If I have money in the bank, I just endorse it to one of the manager or something. Yeah. And he told me, now you are signing your life to me. I said, what? My life is so cheap? Only at that time, maybe, I don't know, 50,000, or another time 100,000 something, euro, huh? It's about maybe 70 or 100,000 plus American dollars. Thing like that, yeah? And then, of course, if somebody heard me promising which organization or which disaster area and they don't receive it by my name and they write on a newspaper or a wiki, whatever that is, I don't even know the name myself. And then everybody believes it. Nah? They don't know I don't do things like that. I don't do things like that. I don't work like that. It's not how it works by me. I don't give things so that people will put on newspaper or give me a big certificate or something. Sometimes they do, because sometimes I have to go through open channel, you know. Then people know. But if I have a choice, I don't need all that. That's why the other day I told you the police in one of the country asked me. Originally, I thought they're going to put me to jail for something. Maybe I crashed some cars, I don't know, because I'm a bad driver. Then I said, am I going to jail now? I said, no, we don't have jail here. I said, you kidding? I saw one next to the beach. So they told me that's a jail. And then they keep asking a lot of questions and put mugshot and all that. I said, oh my God, that's it. I don't know what I have done, but I'm going to jail for sure. I was ready. And then after he finished it all, he said, you may stay now forever. Welcome, good luck. Oh God, I didn't even apply for staying. I asked him, but who say I'm going to stay here? Understand? Because I come in and stay long. I told you I was sick, and if I get there, the air of the sea make me better. I don't know why. And then that's it. I coughed too long, you know. I hurt. And then because one time we have something to do there, I stay there a few weeks, and then I get better quick. So when I was sick again, I go there. So then they think I want to stay, because I was very generous according to everybody thinking. You know, for everybody, they are cheap and give donation and helping without any recognition, okay? And then so one time they told me, you are the only person I saw that you give without wanting, you know, the government to acknowledge you. Because people, when they go to that country, it's famous, one of the Europe being very prestigious area, very small but very, very desirable country. Everybody likes it and want to be the citizen of that country. The way I do it, I can be citizen, that's why. You see, they talk by the mouth or somehow, and then they just invited me in, asked me all the detail, and then now you can stay. I said, oh, thank you very much. I did not even ask for that. I was scared, you know, I was thinking, what have I done? You know, because one time I did drive a car. I don't have a driver, drive a car and scratch some car, but my company, insurance will take care anyway. Later, I don't want any more car because I'm not a good driver. When I drive, I worry about everybody on the street, so better not. I thought that because of that, I'm going to jail, you know. I thought to myself, my God, what a very strict country this is, you know. Already pay for insurance and just scratching, no human life, no injury of any kind. Now go to jail. I was so scared. Because the head of that police inspector, you know, was asking me all kind of questions. I don't blame him. I don't blame anybody who misunderstands me and who judge me according to the standard of the world. Because I'm not in that standard. So they could not understand. So whatever they do, I do, they interpret it in different way. So I forgive them all. I forgive them all. It's just the thing they say, I wish it's true, you know. Like I live in big, grand house, palace, have bodyguards everywhere. And wow, you have to stay on the ground like that. I don't have money to build house for you, okay? I'm sorry. I did not invite you to come here. So you know my situation here like that, you come with your own house. That's a tent, you know? That's enough already. I lived in tent many years before. And nobody invited me to house or feel sorry for me, nothing. So why should I feel sorry for you? It's good to have a tent, have better fresh air, you know, live under the forest like this. And under the sun and the moon and the star, you have more blessing. You know, in the hardship, it has better blessing, okay? Even in that, it turned out better than if we have the roof before. Even if I still have that roof before, we never house enough people nowadays anymore. It was enough only for 1,000 something. And you keep growing, you know? I keep having more children without husband. Sorry about that. You know already. And then so how can I even build houses? Okay, maybe one day, you never know. Okay? One day you never. But even in Florida, I bought a place for you guys. Remember? It has a roof, huh? It have houses, some small houses. But even if you go there now, it's never enough. You see that? And I bought another place for you in San Martin, yeah? SMC. And that hotel used to be award-winning every year, consecutively. And after you came here, or you come there, or you go look back again at that hotel. Does it worth anything anymore, even if I want to sell it? How much will people pay for it? No, not even half of what I paid for. Oh, the floor is all worn out, the toilet broken, bathroom pipe leaking or rusty or everything. They keep repairing all the time. And even then, I let you pay only 10 euro per day, including meal and food and transport, everything if possible, yeah? If however transport possible, everything else. Electric, water, tax, okay. And then, and even if you don't have money, you don't pay. You see that, huh? So if I don't make business, I don't earn money, then I can't afford everything, okay? Yeah. And you don't have to buy the things that I design. Nobody say anything about you buy or not buy. Anybody? No. Yes or no? Huh? No. Do I treat you better if you wear a lot of my jewelry? Yes or no? Ever look at your neck or your ring and say, how many did you buy? Huh? How much it costs? I don't even know. I don't even know because I'm too busy to even check out. Sometimes I have to ask you whether the first set of jewelry have come out or not yet. You understand? Because I don't even have time to look, or I can't just know everything. I cannot. I mean, physically, it's impossible for one person to take care of so many things and to know everything. I do know something, that is I watch TV to see if disaster anywhere, to help, that's all. I don't care if you buy ring or not buy ring. I don't care if you have any problem because you have master take care of you already. Okay, each one of you have a master. I don't worry about you. I worry about people outside who have nobody to lean on. Understand? The orphans, yeah, have no parents, or the parent die in disaster. I worry about people abuse them or make trouble for them. I worry if people really take care of them. I worry about the elderly, no children to take care. You know, the widow and all that was in time of disaster. Even if you give $1, they can buy a bottle of water to drink. Yeah, they can buy a sandwich. You know, to pass one day, 2 days until they have more later on. So better or richer people or government will take more care of them. Understand? Say one morsel when you're hungry is better than a big pot when you're full, right? Yeah. So I can only help the most desperate, whatever mean I have. I cannot just do everything. Yeah, we are not a charitable organization. We started out just to do meditation. And most masters who teach meditation, they don't work. Okay? They live on their own money. Or disciple offer to them if they don't work. I am the one who have to do everything. So please don't try to criticize a lot. Tell your brother and sister, look more inside. Don't look outside. Don't look at me, look at yourself inside. See if you're clean enough, if you progress spiritually, if your life happier than before, or if you help anybody in any way spiritually, mentally, physically, then you should be proud of yourself. Okay? It's just that not because you are a VIP that I invited you. It's not like that, okay? Yes. You are a VIP if you progress spiritually. If your life has been or being useful to someone else on this planet, then I'd be very proud, very happy. Good for you. And you really extend my work by your example. And I'm very happy and I thank you. For that, you are my VIP. In this world, on this planet, we have time. Have the time factor. And when your time runs out, you have nothing else. No matter how rich you are, no matter how poor, no matter how beautiful, how handsome, how precious, how famous, when your time's up, you finito. Yeah, after 60, you feel time is really closing in on you. Do you know that? Or you don't feel like that? You do? No, none of you are over 60 anyway. You're 20, right? 40, right? Young, huh? Okay, that's why. Sorry, yeah, I thought you were old. You're not, huh? Because you always call me mama, yeah? That means you're young, huh? Don't call me mama anymore. Learn from my dog, Good Love. Yeah, he never called me mama or friend or sister, brother or dear love, nothing. Always beloved master. I asked him why. I told him I'm his mama, okay? I say, I'm not your mama, but I'm a substitute mama. I will love you just as much as your mother, so don't worry. When he first come, I keep comforting him. I say, now you have a mama. Don't worry, I take care of you as much as I can. The best I could. You have the best food, the best care, good house forever, and my love forever. But he never called me mama. So I asked him, why you always call me master, even in prison or any situation. If I ask him, he always addressed me as master. I say, why is that? He said, every word carries power. Mama is limited love. Call you master, supreme master is different. Get more blessing. That's what he said. And it's a proper way to address you. Because he knows I'm from IOSC at that time. Okay? And now I don't know if he knows I'm on Beyond or not. I never told him. But he keep telling everybody, whoever I can. He even tell the wild hog in my forest in Hong Kong, Master from IOSC. You know that? Or Thailand, whoever visit me, he keep barking, whining, telling in his own language that Master is great. Master is not ordinary person. You better have respect and all that and believe in her. He preach all the time. So sometimes I have to talking to the vet or something, and he not chum in the conversation and lecture, you know. So I have to sometimes tell him to shut up, you know. Sorry, shut up. Go away. He's very cute, yeah. Okay, now, call me whatever you want. That's take care of yourself, spiritually, especially, okay? Yeah. Rather die than forsake your spiritual practice, okay? Because if we die, we can always come back. But if we forsake our spiritual practice, maybe we don't have a chance again to continue. Got it? Huh? And don't do anything against your principle, against your dignity, against the moral standard of a human being, not to talk about saintly being. Well, actually, when it's the saint up there, they don't need all these precepts. They don't need all these moral rules, because over there they don't have anything bad. You understand? The word immoral or bad behavior don't exist there. So they don't have to have all these rules, only on this planet, okay? Because we are under the thumb of the control of the higher power. Okay? Yes. But after initiation, nobody can really harm you unless you do something wrong. They count it, even very more meticulously counting your trouble. Understand? Your troublemaking. And even if I can help you, I cannot completely 100% take that karma for you, even if I want to. Understand me, huh? Okay, suppose in this world, because we're in this world, so whatever is it I talk about this world, I cannot talk about up there, huh? Up there we don't need to talk no more. We understand immediately. Yeah, no need talking. After initiation, nobody can really harm you unless you do something wrong. They count it, even very more meticulously counting your trouble. Understand? Your troublemaking. And even if I can help you, I cannot completely 100% take that karma for you, even if I want to. Understand me, huh? Okay, suppose in this world, because we're in this world, so whatever is it I talk about this world, I cannot talk about up there, huh? Up there we don't need to talk no more. We understand immediately. Yeah, no need talking. Suppose we're up in heaven, higher level, we just sit here together and then you understand everything. I don't say a word. Suppose in this world, okay, maybe the president accept you as his son or daughter, no? But if you go out do something bad, the police will catch you. The president cannot do anything, right? Maybe lessen a little of strictness or sentence, but he cannot take you out. He cannot erase the whole crime for you, right? Hey, you remember before? There's some person from America, as a kid, you know, teenage, went to Singapore and sprayed this graffiti, right? You call it? All over the wall somewhere. And the police caught him and going to can him 100 times with a stick, you know, can him. And President Clinton even wrote a letter and asked for lenient. They don't. They want to make a really clear and loud example. So other kids don't go there and thinking you're Americans, or maybe you know you're a big politician, son or daughter, and you do something, okay? And there was another person from Holland. He's supposed to be a drug informant, but I don't know how at the Singapore they found some, illicit drug in his suitcase, and that's it. They want to hang him like everybody else who deal with drug in Singapore. And the Queen of Holland even wrote a letter to the Singapore head of state and begged for, mercy and spare his life. They didn't. Singapore is the most friendly airport most friendly people you could tell, you could have. But the law is the law, understand? Yeah, that is that. You cannot say the Singapore people are bad or vicious. It's not like that. They're very friendly. Singapore is one of the friendliest, one of the few friendly sky, you understand? Friendly airport, friendly airlines. They helped me many times in Singapore, because if I'm alone and I don't know where the counter, even to buy the ticket from somebody else's airline, not their own airline, they take you there if you really get lost in the airport, too big or too confusing and you have trouble and you press enough time, they take this airport car, they bring you right there. And then you pass through Singapore airport. If you don't have drugs, they treat you like the best VIP ever. That's how I felt whenever I went to Singapore. So friendly, you know? One time I was sick, you know, like having cold or something, coughing. So I wore a mask and then passed through the airport during the airplane and passed through. And then I opened it. I say, I'm a little bit sick, but I cover it to protect you and people. You want me to take it up? I said, no, it's okay. He said, no, very kind of you. We thank you. It's like that. He said, I'm very kind to protect others. You know what I mean? He even thanked me, just like that. And Thai also very friendly. Hong Kong also very good. Good to animals also. Even China, mainland China, also good to animals. If your animal have enough document, just the requirements of international standard, they let you through. They don't touch your dog. They go out of their way to make sure your dog come out. If it's late, in the airport for any reason, they went out of their way. Chinese, mainland Chinese officials. I wasn't there. She said, my dog, I'm worried, my dog been there a long time. He said, I know. If it's your dog, then it's bad. I go inside and cry for you. Just like that, Yeah. People everywhere are nice. It's just sometimes the politics, the system of that country is measured upon people according to karma, actually, also. You know what I mean? Collective karma. Yeah, there was one time one of the Arabian maid or Filipino, I forgot, also supposed to be self-defense, but she killed somebody, her boss or something. Then even that head of government asked for lenient. Singapore, they don't. Or maybe Arabia also don't. The law is the law. So everywhere we go, especially for foreigners who come here visit, must respect this law, okay? Even if you don't agree with it. But the government, they have their reason. At this time or that time or one time or another to have this kind of law. Understand? Maybe somebody abused it before, so they have to have a different measure. Understand that? So you come on time and you leave on time. Okay? Number one. Number two, you don't smear our association reputation with your unruly disrespect for the law of this country. Understand? I'm very happy you are in Taiwan, and I'm happy I'm in Taiwan. Maybe India is one of another country to let us just gather like this. Understand me? Yeah. So Taiwan is really spiritually very, very tolerant. Yeah, very tolerant. They have many kind of, religions here. Many kind of faith. Yeah. We have Confucius. Yeah. We have Taoism. We have Equan Taoism. We have Buddhism. We have Muslim. We have Catholicism. We have even, Thutikongism, Thutikong, meaning the local god, the local god of a special area. For example, Sihu, so small area like this, but we have a Thutikong, meaning a local god who takes care of this area, local one, who has enough merit to be a chief of this area. His duty is to protect good people and drive away whoever bad people, if he can. If not, he will report it to Heavenly God or whoever higher than him, and then to take care of that. To protect people, protect the land, understand? Yeah, keep it pure and spiritually fit. So even people go out, they have a small little altar somewhere on the street with a small figure or some. You cannot just laugh at it, okay? If they respect that, I say, deity there, and they put an incense or something, you don't laugh to say, my master say, oh, Kuan Yin method's the best. This guy is small potato. You don't believe him. You forget that. You bad, you stupid. Don't do that, okay? People believe in it. And I also have very much respect for him as he respect me, okay? I don't look down upon him. I don't look down at people believe. Understand me? Because actually the local God exists. Nah? He's not like you have, he doesn't expect you to worship him or anything, but you also should thank him, to respect him, okay? Not like ask him for protecting you or favor or anything, but other people they believe, so they ask for protection, or they ask for, solving their problem, and sometimes if it's in his capacity, he helps, okay? And then, of course, when they feel the problem solved, with just a few apples and an incense, they come and bring some more apples, incense, for the local God. You understand me? For the earth, local earth God, or sometimes tree God and all that. They do exist. These are invisible beings that exist in every existing planet. Yeah, they do exist. Even higher dimension, I don't mean the higher one, highest one, or I don't mean like, the fifth level, but I mean lower one. Yeah? We do have, like other planets, they have people or physical beings might not look like us people, but they're physical beings, and they also have invisible beings, a higher level, for example, like that. Okay, huh? So here on this planet, we are physical, yeah? We look like a physical being. So any being that is we don't see but we know exists, or we feel their blessing or their protection, and we fear them, we respect them. So we think if we pray to them, we respect them, they will bring more good fortune. I mean the common belief of other people who has no one else to believe on, okay, or to lean on. Just don't laugh at them. Got it? Yeah? Of course, when you are in high school, you think kindergarten is really so tedious, so babyish, so useless. But you pass through there. You need it. And other children still need it. Okay? So remember, the kindergarten teacher is as good as the high school teacher, as good as the college professor. They have their own work to do. And they help in different way. Understand that? Okay? Yes. I teach you not to have to worship those people and not those deity and not have to help. Ask them for help or protection because you have a higher dimension of understanding now. Okay? You have a higher help now. So don't burden the smaller gods. The smaller gods have different job to do. He protects other smaller younger souls who doesn't have aspiration or doesn't have a chance to reach up to a higher level yet. Understand me? That doesn't mean I tell you look down upon them. Okay? Yes? All right. Suppose you're already in college. You keep going back to your kindergarten teacher, asking for help in math or in essay or something. Isn't that ridiculous? Huh? Then, of course, the parents scold you. Tell you, what are you doing? This crazy thing. You waste your time, you waste her time, right? That doesn't mean the parents disrespect the kindergarten teacher. You see what I mean? Same here, yeah? So you have to understand clearly between the definition, yeah? Okay? Yeah. You are the one who has to bless other now. With your purity, with your spiritual power. All right? Even if you don't know it, you feel it. In your presence, sometimes people say they feel so good. In your presence, sometimes the sick are healed, or heal quicker, or feeling more relaxed, less pain, more hopeful, more happy, more glad, more believe in life, in God. It happened, right? Okay, that is your blessing. Yeah, I'm glad you be a good instrument, but don't be proud of that. Don't boast about it, okay? Sorry, I talked since 3 o'clock this morning. I had to drink something. You see my voice a little bit funny, yeah? Quack, quack. You were so serious today. The Chinese normally they laugh a lot even though they don't understand. And I speak English and you don't laugh. Normally the Chinese are very excited and clap a lot, so I have to tell them more quiet. And you have to tell them, okay, wake up, man. Are you sleeping? Am I singing you to sleep? Yes or no? Yeah. Actually, well, if you feel sleepy, I don't blame you. Maybe I infect you because I feel sleepy. But I'm already awake since all night, so I thought I go down, have a look at you. I have been doing something with all of your brother and sister, yeah? And I'm already dressed up, so I drive down, by the way. It's not long, Drive down from there, come here, see you one more time. Different people, one more time. Otherwise, I was lazy, and everybody's lazy. Sometimes, I'm lazy. I say, oh, no, I'm not going, no. There are two voices inside my head. Whenever I want to see you, so-called disciples, somewhere or down the mountain, there are two voices. One say, don't go. And the other one say, yeah, she's right, don't go. Okay, and then I say, shut up, both of you, I'm going. Okay, now. Okay. Your mama, your sister, your eternal beloved, your master, your Shifu, your supreme master, whatever, she's going home now, okay? You take care, yeah? See you maybe tomorrow. Have translation? Okay. Put your heavenly ears on. Okay. I have to speak Chinese because majority is Chinese speaking. I'm sorry. 对不起。对不起，我忘记今天是星期天，真的忘记。太忙了，太忙了。I'm really so busy. I haven't eaten anything. I think I better move to the kitchen. 我想我应该搬到厨房去了，对，不然忘记吃饭，忘记喝东西，顺便嘛一起喂自己，一边喂狗，这样子就比较不会那么忙了。还有很多工作嘛，知道吗？哎，你们台湾人好多，为什么找不到多一点人才比较会帮忙一点？多一点人才，真的有才的。好几次哈，你们处理事情不过没才华，比方说应该讲英文的，然后英文不怎么好，懂吗？哎。当然，我讲中文比较没那么完美啦，我不是中国人啊。然后，你们如果所谓的英文的那个老师的话，应该英文是应该完美的 ，OK？ 我是教打坐的老师嘛，那我照打就很完美的 ，OK？ 那个英文、中文那些就不是我工作了，了解吗？所以如果我弄错就不大碍了啊。因为我做的工作很好，是教你们打坐很好，那带你们到上天堂是都有了啊。答应什么有什么，有吗？有。OK， 那你们OK 了，好，我在等了，好了没？好 OK 。不然的话，那个每个人都做不好自己工作的话，就世界没什么进步了。OK 啊。不是太随便了应该要做什么应该做得好呢。 所以师父很忙啊，因为别人做不好，我会重新再改。我是改很多，我是改很小。不过一个人少这边，一个人少那边，就时间太多了，然后耽误时间，而且让我分心了，了解吗？啊，我就做不完我的工作了，然后时间来不及了。真的今天忘记近几天了，真的忘记，不然的话早一点下来，不然不会那么晚就对了哈，晚也不会那么晚。昨天晚上工作到很晚嘛，然后白天起来就也有工作了。我那边工作还没处理完呢。是啊，那天上有送给我3个 SMS， 3个什么 message， 3个消息，我才查到1个而已。然后我刚才再要查另外一半，就 Oh my God， 今天近几天就把他们丢去，把那些神啊丢在那里，我说对不起了啊。所以那个1个半而已，听懂吗？另外1个半还没查好，要查那些消息不是那么容易的，要专心，要有时间。当然外面工作也很重要啊，看你们也很重要，你们渴望看到师父，然后都近几天要来，然后要等师父下来讲话哈。OK， 我了解是重要了，不过如果那边没有处理好，外面也不好处理了，知道哈 ？OK， 好了，我不怪你们了，你们根本不能懂什么，不会懂那些了，而且也不能帮忙多少，就是要谅解我就对了 ，OK， 不用了解，不用能帮忙就帮忙，不能也不要怪谁了，就是要谅解我就对了。如果我没时间的话，听懂吗？我时间小的，给你们小时间，因为四周围的人、方便的人没有做工作没做好，照顾1只狗而已，一天2、3餐，带它出来3、4次这样而已，然后带进来，它很乖呀，不用做什么，照顾不好，让我还要操心，还要自己照顾，加上去照顾，不然找别人重新训练，了解我意思吗？也没什么了，晚到了，然后东西没有带足够，然后跑来跑去，我房子这样让我分心了，阻碍师父的工作，了解吗？这是女孩子的，不是说男孩子说比较粗心，女的已经跟着很久了。Do you have good translation, by the way? Yeah, okay. Well, if not good, at the end you just clap and laugh, that's all it is. And then easy job, easier than my job. And then later sooner or later, they help to translate the video, and then you can laugh more after, okay? But today is not much to laugh, it's okay. Anyway, 那个我不会耽误很多时间了，我下来让你们看一眼，不然你们怪师父不下来啊。我在我会下来的，在的话会下来，不在的话就不下来了。不下来就表示说不在，他怎么那么知道那么清楚？好聪明，好聪明哦！这些事情好聪明啊！有一些事情我还没决定要不要做的，懂不懂？就跟那个方便的人或是助手人谈而已，我自己还没知道自己要不要弄，就全世界都知道了。这些你们很会，很会。然后帮忙师父的话，就在那边扭来扭去，找借口，跟我那个顶啊。因为不过但是呢不可能的都是借口的，懂不懂？借口是没问题的，就是帮助什么嘛，了解吗？口才帮助什么？有口才应该用不好的地方，不要用来跟师父顶啊，了解吗？第一没有帮忙你的业障，第二浪费我时间， 第三，工作也没做好，不是你会口才，你会变，然后就工作会做好，会吗？啊？哎呀，都是这样子的，浪费很多时间。怎么会这样？我也不懂啊，怎么会这样啊？为什么你们这样？啊？为什么都是不好的人在我身边，然后你们好的人都在外面忙着赚钱？有才华嘛？哎呀，在外面赚很多钱呢、哎呀，都是牛来那句呀、讲话也讲叽叽咚咚，我根本听不懂他讲什么。我说你镇静一点，我问你一个问题而已，怎么讲那么多？而且那个声音很高啊，那个刚像人家唱的高频率一样，那些真的，我根本听不清楚，而且耳朵会痛。为什么看到师傅这么激动到这样呢？几十年了，而且几十年有一些跟师傅很久在一起了，又不是第一天看到，了解吗？我又不是男孩子给你恋爱的啊，我是女孩子，看头发那么长，有口红啊，很清楚，很清楚，清楚吗？哎呀，高跟鞋啊，我没骗谁啊，我是女孩子啊，好奇怪。如果男孩子这方面可以说 OK， 也许他喜欢师傅哈，有一点恋爱可以说。女孩子呢，怎么会这样那么奇怪？然后耽误很多工作啊，互相嫉妒什么，那些是不应该的。OK， 什么人在师傅旁边以后了，就应该无条件贡献了。OK， 不然真的是越帮越忙了啊！如果你们想帮忙师傅的话，要先考虑清楚自己有没有那种了啊。那种嫉妒心、羡慕心，互相那个吵，然后跟师傅吵，为了找借口，没有做好的话，道歉就行了嘛，懂不懂？对不起，会改，然后马上改就好了，就不用那么啰嗦，那么多借口啊，懂吗？在那边顶来顶去，吵来吵去。就是因为这样啊，他内心啊，如果在师傅旁边，然后不常看到我，或是没有被我摸来摸去，或是摸头那些，或是讲甜话的话，就会心里就觉得过旧了，懂吗？觉得不够，就要跟我那个在一起的那些了，然后得不到，因为师傅很忙嘛，然后就在这里闹情绪了，故意要做这个做那个，为了让师傅来，然后看他。拜托，在家里也是这样 ，OK？ 你们越要朝人家注意，人家越反感呐啊！家里这个师傅跟你讲，你们如果家里有丈夫太太的话，别这样了 ，OK 哈？别那么一天到晚为了自己啊，做这个做那个，为了得到这个又得到那个啊！我们修行人又无条件的 ，OK？ 谁爱我们好，不爱我们也好，那早晚会死了，谁爱不爱无所谓啊！能带上去一起吗？修行好的话才能够一起带上去，修行不好，等一下一个天堂一个地狱了，离太远了。然后你多吵在这边，多让他爱你，多吵他爱你也没有用啊。OK， 耽误两边的修行宝贝的时间。你越吵先生，他会想办法跑掉，他越想办法逃走，好几个例子啊，然后就怪师傅说，因为我的教理让先生跑掉，哪有嘛？如果我的教理真正的让你的先生跑掉的话，那我会有更多男孩子修行的，你了解我意思吗？没有，我教你们照顾家庭，照顾的好好的，比以前更好。工作的话，比以前更有良心，更细心的。我没叫你们抛弃谁呀、了解吗？就你们这样扭扭捏捏样，一天到晚要操人家注意力，引起人家注意力的话，就没人喜欢的了。也许刚来的时候，刚开始的时候，久了以后你会腻啊，是吗？何况师傅呢？好东西你吃多你也会腻，有没有？怎么能坏的东西一天到晚强迫人家吃呢？同样了，一种个性的话，就跟那个强迫人家吃不好东西一样，了解 ？OK， 好，不啰嗦了，让你们去吃饭了，以后再看。什么？ 啊，这个常听过了。时间到了嘛，你们要回去啊，因为不然的话，那个 bus 那些等你们啊，了解吗？哎，他们如果加班的话，也许家庭不高兴啊。也许今天他生日啊，太太生日什么，他要准时回去，哈，知道了。哎，对不起，是我错了，今天我道歉，我真的忘记了。我在那边看文件嘛，我在处理一些文件，然后看了就当然有很多问题，让我忘记了，真的忘记。昨天记得，今天忘记了。昨天还有下来跟他们讲话说 OK，see you tomorrow， 明天见。结果今天完全忘记了。从早上被吵，然后要看文件，然后处理很多事情，忘了 ，sorry，OK，、下个礼拜如果记得再 make up， 再弥补过错 ，OK 啊。OK 了 ，Thank you 啊，谢谢大家，你们回去平安 ，OK， 照顾自己，照顾家庭，多修行，多修行，做什么都要念五句哈，念五圣号哈，要保护自己，保护别人。哇，今天男孩子这么多，对不起，刚才敢冤枉你们。哦呦呦呦，对不起了。这一次怎么男孩子这么多呢？平常都被女孩子冲过去的，有没有？太好了，恭喜了，恭喜恭喜，有智慧了，有智慧了。哎呀，有太太有小孩是 OK， 懂吗？不过还是要修行，不然的话大家分离了，没人帮忙了啊。修行多的话也是，比如说帮助家人的，万一太太她修行不好，你的功德也会分给她啊。你真的爱她的话，就多修行 ，OK？ 太太也是这样，真的爱先生的话就多修行，这样以后还可以一起上去啊，OK？帮助小孩，帮助爸爸妈妈5代、5、6、7、8代都是这样子，就靠你们了啊！靠你们修行来給他們超生。OK，Thank you 哈啊，下回見 ，OK，再見啊。他們那些是為什麼坐那裡？廚房嗎？
不是
啊，廚房不讓他們下來啊？
廚房有一點下來一點點。
OK， 為什麼？以後都是這樣，讓他們下來。如果上面沒事的話，下來，然後趕快跑上去嘛。OK， 哎，不然他們那1個禮拜來一次不給他們看了，不甘心了。然後我上來還要看他們，你懂嗎？哎呀，虧本了啊。OK，Thank you， 拜拜，再見啊。OK， 謝謝大家啊，謝謝大家諒解。OK， 謝謝體諒哈，謝謝體諒，好，拜拜了。這麼像我餓壞了，有沒有什麼好東西？今天我再看一下，要再偷東西吃了，偷東西吃了。哦，那麼像 ，My God， 煮什麼這麼香啊？啊，我一定要吃一點點的 ，OK？ 有東西可以裝。我上去廚房也有嗎？我上去那邊拿好了。好，你們吃飯啊。Good appetite， 拜拜。會常見的，會常見啊。以後從這個時候會常見 ，OK？ 別着急，會常見。真的是啊。我要吃飯，我要拿飯菜上去吃。準備好？對 ，Thank you。啊，太好了，就這樣就對。放後面，放這裡。在這裡。摩托有哈？有。一個不缺。好了，放了 ，Thank you。我要走了啊。哦，好。看你們一眼而已，以後那種情況就下來嘛 ，OK？ 好，謝謝師傅。沒人在這裡啊，然後師傅講完你就衝上去就好了嘛。好，好，謝謝。跟大家廚房人講。好，謝謝，謝謝。記得 ，Thank you，拜拜。